Hey guys. So, you know how I always list all the products I'm wearing in the description box? Well, if you read today's, if you're somebody that actually looks at that, if you look at that list today, you might be a bit confused because you're going to see two correctors listed there. Now, why would I do that? Because I have one corrector on one eye and a different corrector on the other eye. And over on my TikTok channel, I did a battle of the correctors. It's going to be e.l.f. versus Lottie London. If you want to see who won that, you'll have to head over there to watch that video because I'm trying to do relative and interesting content on both platforms because I don't know how much crossover I'm getting. When I started my TikTok, I was shocked at how well it did, and I think a lot of those people have come over to YouTube. And then when I told the people on YouTube that I had a TikTok, a lot of those people went over there. So try to, check out both videos if you can, because there should be an interesting video on both platforms every day that I film. Okay, but on this channel today, we are doing a violet purple tutorial using just pigments. Now, what are the advantages to using pigments instead of traditional makeup? It's a lot less expensive. If you buy sample sizes from just pigments, they are super affordable and it's going to last you quite some time. You're going to get a lot of uses out of each sample. So I was sent some pigments in PR. I should say I was gifted some pigments in PR. So one of the pigments that I'm going to use was sent to me and it's called Gold Red Purple. And how pretty is that? And this is one of their chameleon pigments, which means it has multiple colors in it. And sometimes you'll get a color shift. And then this pigment I'm also going to use. This one I purchased myself. I wanted some matte pigments so I could have some crease shades. So I bought this ultramarine violet matte pigment. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to start off by using my Profusion Pigment Base eyeshadow primer. And this is super concentrated, you guys. So that's all you need to do one eye. You can buy Profusion at Walmart. Not every Walmart carries every Profusion product, but if you look up the item on Walmart's website, it will tell you which Walmart closest to you has any particular product. And the reason why it's better to use a pigment base for pigments is because it's going to grab it better and you're less likely to get fallout. I mean, you can still get fallout, but if you're careful, you will most likely get less fallout with a pigment base or a product that is made specifically for pigments. All right, so my pigment base is on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crease brush. I looked down at the table in front of me and there was no crease brush there. Okay, we're going to use this one from AOA Studio, which is shopmissa.com's house brand. And I'm going to go into the ultramarine violet pigment. By the way, when they send these to you, they send them in these little plastic bags, and then there'll be another plastic bag within the plastic bag. And you'll need to transfer them to some type of container because it would be way too awkward to try to dip your brush into a plastic bag. So I just get these little containers from Dollar Tree and that works out fine. So I'm going to stick my brush in the ultraviolet matte ultramarine violet matte pigment. And I'm going to take this makeup palette that I bought at Primark a few years ago, and then I'm going to sort of tap my brush into the palette to kind of merge it into the brush so that when I apply it, I don't get as much fallout. And this is going to be super pigmented because it is a pigment, so I'm going to go very lightly into the crease and just move my brush across that area a little bit at a time because we don't want fallout and we want to try to blend as we go. And now I'm going to start working it up so that it's as far up as I want it to be. So I'm applying and blending at the same time. And I'm just working with what I put on my brush. Now I'm going to tap my brush into whatever is left on that palette. Just so we can apply a tiny bit more. Okay, now I'm going to switch to this large shader brush and I'm going to blend a little bit above that line just so we don't have any harsh lines like that. Okay, and now I'm going to put the cover back on my pigment so that we don't have any accidents, because you know how accident prone I am. If you saw my video about I destroyed my pigment palette that I made. And we're going to switch to the gold, red, purple pigment. Okay, for this, I'm going to take a small shader brush, and this is also an AOA Studio brush. I gotta show you this. Look at that. Is that not stunning? So I'm just dipping my brush in there. I'm gonna tap off the excess. Oh, wow. I gotta get closer so you can see how pretty. Oh my God, you guys, this is stunning. The camera is not picking up the intensity of the shimmer. Okay, you can probably see as I turn my head, but it's even more intense in real life. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to use Hard Candy eyeliner in jet black. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, I almost said ColourPop, Wet n Wild Curiouser and Curiouser highlighter palette from the Alice in Wonderland collection. And I'm going to take this fluffy brush and go into the purple. And by the way, this is the highlighter I have on my face. And I'm going to put that as my brow bone highlight because I think that's going to be a perfect match. And then what's left over, I'm going to just go in the inner corner. Okay. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. And I'm going to use my Lottie London Superfake False Lash Effect Mascara. I'm going to do the other eye off camera to save time and come back and show you the finished look. Okay, and I think I have a new favorite pigment, you guys. This gold, red, purple from Just Pigments is stunning. Oh my God. Thank you so much to Just Pigments for sending this to me. I just wanted to remind you guys, if you are interested in ordering from this company, make sure you read all the safety warnings on the individual pages that you go to, because all pigments cannot be used for cosmetics, and they can also not be used on every area of the face. As a matter of fact, if you look at, if you look at the ultramarine violet that I have in my crease, it says right on the package, not approved for use on the lips. So you wouldn't be able to make a lipstick or a lip gloss with this particular one. But then if you look at gold, red, purple, which is what I put on my lids, it says approved for cosmetic use. So you can use this on any area of the face and it should be safe. But yeah, make sure you read all the safety warnings and, use them accordingly, because they have a lot of information on there to kind of help you and guide you to what you want to do. They have charts and everything. So that is it, you guys. That is the finished look. Oh my God. Yep. New favorite. My favorite used to be blue orange, which is, oh my God, I love that so much that I actually ordered another one of those. I have a full package of that now. But this gold, red, purple, yeah, I just can't even believe how gorgeous that is. So thanks so much for watching and subscribing, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Bye.